Hey guys, I am here. I'm making this video sort of to tell you guys about this new fat loss method I'm sort of utilizing right now to drop weight. Um, Again, I've sort of accumulated these habits, these sort of healthier substitutions. Cut out a lot of liquid calories, increase my vegetable intake, fruits, lean meats, stuff like that, So, the reason why, again, is I'm trying to, lower my body fat percentage. I am sort of a bodybuilder or a distance runner. So again, I'm just very focused on my body fat percentage. It's a very important thing to me, If I'm around 10 to 12%, then I would consider that out of shape, I would consider it overweight by my standards. Other people might consider it in great shape, So it just depends on how serious you take this and how serious you are about your weight loss. I am very serious about this. I love doing this, I love dieting. I love exercise. I love, having these huge cheat days and staying super lean. So, again, I'm sort of glad I started early that, maybe not as early as I should have, but I'm 22 right now. And I'm glad to say that, I can stay around 7 to 8% body fat year round. Again, I've sort of worked my way up to this method. I'm still, tweaking with it. This is probably like the second week that I'm utilizing this method. I've tried it before. It did work. I think last week I was a bit hungrier the day of my fast, so I wasn't able to completely, fast the whole day. But today, I did fast. I mean, yesterday I fasted, and lo and behold, I dropped 5 pounds. I was at 140 pounds, and I dropped down to 135, which is the weight where I'm pretty much shredded. I'm 7 to 8% body fat, almost no fat on me, and it feels great that I've developed this sort of method, the discipline, and the work ethic that I need to drop my body fat percentage, lower it permanently, and just focus completely on my physique and my other interests. But again, I have some water right here. So yeah, I didn't completely start off utilizing this method. I started off sort of, I was getting back into shape. I started off trying to burn off like some more like generic food. I remember I'd have bratwurst, or I'm not sure how to pronounce it, bratwurst, the sausage links. I would have, coffee cake, and I would try to burn it off, but I wasn't in good enough shape yet to burn it off, so it would cost me a lot. So yeah, I would try to burn off these sorts of foods that, again, weren't super satiating. They weren't very, how do you say it, productive towards my exercise performance. So I did it for a couple of days, and I just said, okay, I'm gonna fix my diet, because I knew since the beginning, when I was first starting up again, I knew, okay, I'm gonna try to burn off these sausage links, this coffee cake, this cookie, whatever. I'm gonna try to burn it off. And it worked, it definitely did work, but it does take a lot of work, to burn off the calories. I also have some popcorn here. I weighed it out. If you guys are looking to lose weight, get into shape this year, this is around 56 grams of popcorn. 300 calories, great for weight loss. I'm using Skinny Pop. You can use Smart Pop. Smart Pop is way better. It's more voluminous. You get more popcorn per calorie. But that is 56 grams of Skinny Pop. 300 calories going down. Um, Again, it's great for weight loss. It's great for staying at a lower body fat percentage. It's gonna keep you satiated. It's gonna keep you full. It's gonna keep you, sort of just something to snack on. Especially if you're doing heavy amounts of cardio, you can eat this stuff, and it tastes good. If you're not doing as much cardio, or if you don't want to do cardio, you might have to switch out the snacks again. I'm able to eat this because I do a bunch of cardio. Yeah, it's actually a pretty good size bowl, but the thing is, that's kind of how I went when I first started. I would sort of try to burn off these sorts of foods that weren't very, satiating. They were kind of higher in calories, and it worked. But I think towards, as I started progressing more and more, I started changing my diet. I would get like higher protein foods. And my diet has definitely changed throughout the years, I remember trying the 99 turkey patties, super lean. They were very dry. They weren't very good, so I put like some Frank's hot sauce on them. Some sausage links and like some turkey bacon. That would be like one of my meals. Which, looking back on it, it wasn't the most delicious meal. But again, I wasn't at the level yet to where I could do, a bunch of cardio and eat popcorn and eat, bananas and Greek yogurt and, fat-free stuff. So yeah, again, my method of weight loss has sort of changed throughout the years. In the past, I was definitely, maybe under eating a bit. I was, my breakfast would be like some Fairlife chocolate milk with like a scoop of whey mixed in and like a protein bar. That's it, that would pretty much be my breakfast. It wasn't a lot of food, but again, my appetite wasn't very high, so I was able to get away with it. So I sort of, my physique has definitely changed throughout the years. I'm glad to say I'm super lean right now. It's not much effort. I mean, it takes effort, but it's well rewarded. I freaking love popcorn. But yeah, the thing is, my weight loss method has definitely changed. Right now, I'm sort of developing this new technique to sort of be able to enjoy these cheat meals and cheat days and still drop weight, and I mean, it's working. I've dropped 5 pounds after, a huge cheat day where I had like a pizza. I had like a burger and fries with like, I had pie actually too. I had some pecan toffee butter crust pie. It was very good. I also had, burgers, fries, cookies, quesadilla, burrito, donuts. I freaking enjoyed my cheat day. It was so delicious. And again, I'm able to keep the weight off. I'm able to stay in shape. And you know, I'm cutting weight while having these huge cheat days. You might not believe me, but I actually dropped 5 pounds after that huge cheat day. The reason why, again, is because I did a heavy cardio yesterday. I ran a marathon and I fasted, so I didn't eat anything before the marathon or after the marathon. So as you can see, manipulating your weight, it takes, you know, you have to be focused on the details. You have to be sort of focused on your weight training, your cardio, your sleep. And that's sort of how I'm going around it, you know. I've lost 5 pounds in a day. I dropped my body fat from around 9% to like 7%. And it feels great, you know, that I can, you know, sort of manipulate my weight, and you know, it's pretty much like my skill, I guess you could say. So I'm actually breaking my fast today, because I dropped 5 pounds. You know, I've been shredded at 135 pounds. I've been shredded at 125 pounds. I've been shredded at 130 pounds. I've been shredded, you know, around this range. 135 is probably my heaviest weight I've ever been. When I'm around 140 pounds, again, I'm around 9% body fat, which is something that I don't like being around, you know. I don't really like being around 9% body fat. I like being very strict and very disciplined. So I like staying around 7%, 6%, 8%. And actually, I'm so glad to say that I can maintain this shredded physique while enjoying my cheat day, you know, and having quality of life. I'm not, you know, like a typical bodybuilder who's agonizing over their next meal. You know, I'm not sure if you guys have seen on YouTube, but maybe you might have seen, you know, the professional bodybuilders who are weighing their chicken, weighing their egg whites, weighing their broccoli, weighing their chicken, weighing their salad, weighing their tilapia. I don't really eat that stuff. I do eat chicken. I do like egg whites. But I'm not, sort of just restricting like my food to like sort of just the most bland stuff, like 99.1 ground turkey, or plain egg whites. So again, I am developing this new method. This week, I'm doing a 1-day fast. It went down great. I ran the marathon, fasted the whole day, and I cut 5 pounds. I'm 135. I was 135 flat this morning. So, pretty much shredded right now. Today would have been the second day, but again, I'm taking it week by week. So yeah, I'm taking it week by week pretty much. This week I have 1-day fast. Next week I might try a 2-day fast. I'll see. Again, I'm developing this method. I'm looking for visual changes. I'm looking for, like striations, vascularity, stuff like that. I pretty much have no fat on my arms. I have very little fat on my arms. I have a little bit of fat on my stomach, but it's much less than when I was at 9% body fat. So yes, there are various methods to cut weight. You might not like fasting. You might not enjoy cheat days. You might not enjoy doing heavy cardio. You might not enjoy fasting for half the day and eating most of your calories later on in the day. You might not like doing moderate amount of cardio. It just depends on what you can stick to. Right now, I'm sort of ramping up my cardio because I love eating. I was always a regular weight person. I was always, sort of regular weight. I was always around 140, 150 pounds. Growing up, I always used to just eat whatever I wanted, pretty much. But I definitely got more into, weight training and dieting and, all of that stuff. So that's sort of how it's going right now. This week I fasted 1 day. I dropped 5 pounds. So maybe I'll fast 2 days next week and I'll drop 10 pounds. We'll see. But again, I'm pretty lean right now. I'm around 7 to 8% body fat. If you guys follow my Instagram is luis.hern, the number 9. Again, it's luis.hern, the number 9. I'm posting physique updates. I'm posting, my meals, what I eat throughout the day. I'll post it on my stories. I'll post my cheat days on my stories. I'll post when I upload a new video. I'll post some healthier meals and my physique. I'll post my physique. So that is how I'm doing right now. Again, I'm experimenting with this, 1-day fast, and it's been going great. I tried it a couple weeks ago after my cheat day, and I ended up dropping weight. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna make this a permanent change. I love eating a bunch of junk. I love the caramel brownies. I love the Popeyes. I love the Canes. I love the Chipotle. I love, the pizza, and I love the deep dish pizza. I love the In-N-Out. I love the Five Guys. I love the restaurants. I love all that junk. But again, I also like staying super lean. I like staying around 7 to 8% body fat, 6%. So, that's can be sort of a problem, especially if you're like me and you like fast food, you like restaurant food, you like high calorie, high fat food. It can be sort of a problem, but that is where I'm here to help you guys. I'm here to help you guys be able to eat this kind of stuff and, still look great, look amazing. Have striations, you're shredded pretty much. So yeah, if you're newer to this fitness, this weight loss stuff, if you need help, if you need coaching, if you need, if you need help, just getting ripped, finding a diet that's sustainable, that's enjoyable, that's, gonna keep you satisfied, gonna keep you motivated and excited to work out and diet. Again, follow my Instagram. It's luis.hern, the number 9. I'm selling customized training and dining plans. And yeah, that's just a short little ad. But going back to what I was talking about, I love fasting. I picked it up more recently. The reason why is because I would actually find myself, my goals were actually being compromised by these cheat days. I would struggle to stay around a certain weight. I wasn't gaining any weight, but I wasn't losing any either. So I was sort of, I was sort of just trying to think okay, how am I gonna enjoy this cheat day while still losing weight? How am I going to be able to enjoy this delicious food while still losing weight and still maintaining this, amazing physique. And I'm glad to say, I'm sort of figuring it out. I'm eating around 3,500 calories a day. It's not the most amount of calories in the world. Again, I want to bump up my cardio, just do burn thousands of calories. But that is how it's going right now. I actually could have done a lot more cardio today, but I chose not to because I have something to do. So that is how it's going. Will I attempt a 2-day fast next week? Maybe, do you guys want to see a 2-day fast? Let me know. I dropped 5 pounds after this 1-day fast. I'm freaking enjoying my diet. And, I'm having fun, I'm staying in shape. I'm staying super lean, staying shredded pretty much year round. And I don't have to, rely on anything that's going to compromise my goals, my fat loss goals, to make me happy or to, sort of distract myself. So that's how it's going. Again, this is sort of a particular method, especially if you're not as into fitness and into dieting. you might have some habits that, you know, might be compromising your goals, especially if you're just starting out. If you're just starting out, you might be drinking, you might be smoking, you might be eating junk food, you might be sort of, you know, partying and, you know, just having liquid calories. You might be doing this, you might be doing that. So it's a lot of things that play into this new method that I'm developing. And yeah, you know, it's a lot of things that you sort of have to accumulate. A lot of habits, a lot of sort of, it's like a routine, you know. You have to make the healthier substitutions each day. You have to, again, cut the liquid calories out for the most part. You have to do a lot of stuff. So if you're newer to this, and you're very interested in, you know, getting shredded, getting around 6 to 8%, if you want to experience what it's like, again, follow my Instagram and send me a direct message, because I'm very interested in this, you know. I'm very, like, dedicated to this. I'm very, you know, I work hard to maintain this shredded physique, because it's what I like to do. It's what I, you know, am invested in. You know, it's one of the things I'm invested in. And yeah, you know, if I like doing this, I'll just, you know, throw myself into it. So, so yeah, I again, you sort of have to make pretty big changes. If you're not as passionate about fitness and exercise and dieting, then you don't have to do all the things that I do. You know, you can still have alcohol, you can still smoke, you can still do whatever you want, you know. Yeah, that's what I have to tell you guys, you know. Again, I've stopped eating a lot of stuff throughout the week. I've stopped, like, you know, going to events as much, especially because I know I might be pressured into, you know, drinking or eating junk food or having a slice or, you know, this and that, which I really don't want that to compromise my goals, which is why I, you know, which is why I switched my diet. It's why I switched my lifestyle. Because I'm looking for, I guess, like a career, you know. I'm looking for, like, something that I can do long term, something that's gonna make me happy, something that's gonna, you know, keep me satisfied with my life. So yeah, I'm experimenting with this new method. It's nothing new again, but I've incorporated fasting into my daily routine. It's my weekly routine. I'm starting off with a 1-day fast, around 135 pounds right now, 7 to 8% body fat. Maintaining this, you know, it's pretty easy for me to maintain this, but I'm just very invested into this. Again, I have a food scale, I have a weight, I have a weighing scale, I have a food scale. I track everything, you know, so I'm very passionate about this. Am I sort of, you know, how do you say, am I bored of this? No. Again, I'm experimenting with new methods. It's keeping me entertained. Next week, I might be attempting a 2-day fast. You know, I'll see. That's gonna be kind of exciting, you know. I definitely could have done a 2-day fast today. I just chose, okay, I'm just gonna eat something. I'm just gonna, you know, have my regular meals. We'll take it 1 week at a time. So next week, I might be attempting a 2-day fast. We'll see. We'll see how much weight I lose. We'll see, you know, how I react, how my body reacts to this 2-day fast. And yeah, I know David Laid has done a 3-day fast in the past. I'm not sure how safe that is actually. 72 hours. I know he fasted for 72 hours. He was actually fasting with Dylan McKenna, one of his old friends, his lifetime friends. Dylan McKenna actually attempted the fast with him, the 72-hour fast with him, but Dylan tapped out. He wasn't able to do the 3-day fast. I think that's what happened. I'm not sure. I am sort of fanatic about these people because, again, I look up to them and I'm sort of emulating them in a way. So I definitely know that Dylan was not able to get through the 3-day fast. David Laid has a very low appetite, so he fasted for 3 days. He dropped a bunch of weight, and you know, I think that's sort of the day after they had a huge cheat day. So, am I sort of fanatic about fasting? I'm not sure. You know, I just picked it up 2 weeks ago. I did my first 1-day fast. It went great. You know, yesterday I did my second 1-day fast, and I'm definitely going to keep fasting. You know, I'm gonna keep incorporating this into my weekly routine because it's such a great tool for fat loss. I'm enjoying these huge cheat days, and I'm dropping weight, you know. So this has been a great sort of a great week for me. And again, if you're newer to this, if you're struggling, if you want to drop your body fat percentage, if you just want to get ripped, if you want to get in shape, if you're sort of self-conscious, or you know, your body sort of, you're preoccupied with your body fat percentage, or you know, you want to put on muscle, you want to drop fat, you want a great physique, follow my Instagram. And if you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and watch my previous videos to see how I transform my physique, how I'm maintaining my body fat percentage year round, and how I'm able to, you know, just get completely ripped while enjoying these huge cheat days, these huge cheat meals, savoring pretty much, you know, in my childhood favorites. So yeah, I guess that was sort of the video for you guys. I'm experimenting with this new method, this fasting, incorporating fasting into my weekly routine. I might go for a 3-day fast. I might go for a 2-day fast. You know, I've done 1-day fast. It feels great. 2-day fast, that will be coming definitely. So, yeah. If you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're interested, send me a message on my Instagram and watch my previous videos to learn more. I'll see you guys next time.